Hmm. You know what's coming, don't you? News waits for no man. Yeah, that time again. That's his hot comic book alerts, episode 32. And what have I got for you guys? Well, this is about a character that I alluded to several weeks ago when it was first announced, but we've got more details now. And I've got two books for you to look out for. Well, recently, The Flash, Supergirl, and Arrow all restarted. Legends Tomorrow's have just restarted on top of that. And for the last couple of years, those four shows have crossed over. They've been really successful and I've enjoyed them. Yeah, they're a little bit cheesy, but they're good fun. Well, at the end of this year, we're getting another crossover. Legends won't be involved, but we're getting one with the first Flash on December the 9th, followed by Arrow on December the 10th, and finally finishing with Supergirl on December the 11th. Now this crossover event is going to be called Elseworlds. And I've got a character that's going to be appearing in it. Let me show you something. Here's the character. Look at this planet being destroyed. This is how powerful this character is going to be. So who is this character? Well, that was the first look at the DCCW's Monitor. Yeah, Monitor. For this fall's Elseworlds crossover event. And that's just been revealed by DCComics.com. Now, the actor is from Designated Survivors, and he is LaMonica Garrett playing the Monitor, who DC says will be a pivotal role in the Elseworlds. Now, what else do we know about the Elseworlds? Spoilers to come. Well, we know that Grant Gustin is going to be playing the Green Arrow instead of the Flash. And Stephen Amell is going to be swapping roles as well. He'll be the Flash and not Green Arrow. We're getting John Wesley Shipp back in his original costume from the 1990s, which I'm stoked about. Met the guy, lovely guy. We're getting Superman in his black suit. We're getting the Clark Kent's ranch from Smallville being involved. We are getting Lois Lane. We are getting, of course, Ruby Rose's Batwoman. This is all happening, guys. Loads to come. While the Arrowverse has gotten increasingly ambitious with its crossovers, frequently drawing from beloved comic book events for inspiration, bringing the Monitor into the action takes things to an entirely new level, DC's Tim Beadle wrote. Mar-Novu is a figure of infinite power, who in the comics single-handedly kept our multiverse's destruction at bay for millennia. What role he'll play in the DC TV crossover is unknown, but considering the planetary destruction visible in the image behind him, it certainly appears like the stakes will be high. So what more can I tell you about the Monitor? Well, the Monitor is a fictional character created by writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez as one of the main characters of DC Comics' Crisis on Infinite Earths limited series. The character began appearing along with his assistant Lila in numerous DC Comics titles beginning in 1982, 3 years before the Crisis began in July 1985. Now, these appearances made it seem that he was some sort of weapons dealer for supervillains. This was all part of a setup Wolfman and the staff of DC Comics planned for the Crisis, showing the Monitor carrying favour with villains such as Maxi Zeus prior to calling on the heroes. Now, the Monitor was depicted in the shadows for all of his appearances in DC's mainstream superhero titles. Yeah, so at first he only appeared in the shadows, and his face was first revealed in one of the few remaining non-superhero titles. What is that going to be? I'll come to that in a minute. Because first, I'm going to show you what is classed as his first appearance. Now, this book I'm going to show you, I picked up recently. I've got 2 copies. It is a very underrated comic for me. It's got several key first appearances. And the book I'm talking about, guys, from 1982, is this one. The New Teen Titans, issue 21. Now, like I said, as well as getting the Monitor, we are getting, in this book, the first Brother Blood, who was Sebastian Blood. the first Night Force team. So that's a cool one in the preview. Now the Night Force team, a second incarnation, has recently appeared in a Raven title, I believe. First appearance of Mother Mayhem, Baron Winters, and Vanessa Van Helsing. So we're getting a lot of bang for your buck with that book. Like I said, I've read it. He's there in the shadows. But what is his very first appearance? Well, you'd be surprised to know it's a war title. And the book you're looking for, guys, the first full appearance of the Monitor is in this one. GI Combat issue 274 from 1985. Okay, guys, we've got 2 books to be on the lookout for the Monitor. We got New Teen Titans issue 21 from 1982 and GI Combat issue 274 from 1985. You got news? I got news. I'll bring you the news. That's Dazzie over and out. Bye for now.